Hello everybody, and today we are back with another playthrough of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. And today we are going to be doing the 6th chapter, or beginning the 6th chapter, so yeah, let's see what happens today. Something interesting is going to happen. I know I keep saying something interesting is going to happen, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's begin. What is this? Chapter 0, heading to the school trip? I thought we just used the door. What are you talking about? It would be wrong to say it was swaying side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensively. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular, just when you thought it was a series of small shakes. It would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. How boring. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You look like you were just having fun, so that's what I assumed. You like ships, right? Ships? Oh, that's right. That's it, so this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. Under that thin skin I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagidoko Maeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? So that's your talent then. What a boring talent. Boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majorities. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps, does that have anything to do with the reason why you're here? Boring people make no contradictions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people as a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person. Are you talking about the ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left me, even now it rests in my pocket. Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate? Then explain your hand. The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. Even now, it still hasn't rotted. starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on the island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. I already know because I'm loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Damn. Chapter 0 heading to the school trip. End. Of course. That was pretty short. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for the 5-minute video. Okay. Huh? What is this? The door. There's a door. Huh? A door. Why is the door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Nah, we aren't gonna start from the beginning again, are we? That'd be bull crap. I was the last one to arrive. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Okay, yeah, we're the only ones here. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before. We were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is this somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Monokuma announcement. Oh, it looks like the Danganronpa 1 one.
Testing, am I on? Can everyone hear me?
Damn,
okay,
it's like a repeat
well
of the first announcement.
Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium.
Sounds like they just reused the audio from the first game for the first part, and then they just recorded the second part of the graduation thing for the second game. This game. Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope Speak Academy." But why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? Not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing all over already? Dude. A violin. What a deep quote. A violin. A violin. That's it. Okay. Leave here, yes. Old building, first floor. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Speak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? And I'll go out and definitely clear things up. Okay, let's try to look for some Monokuma plushies. Because I think I collected all of them except for chapter 6. And then for chapter 6, it's like, you know. I haven't done any of them yet, so yeah, let's go look for them. Okay, so the first one's gonna be in this room apparently. Where is it? Is it on the ceiling? Yeah. Bro, I knew there was gonna be one in the room we were just in.
No.
That would have been annoying if I just did that. That would have been it. Maybe I need to use my mono coins. I don't know. Well, okay, so. People that actually watch, I know you're here right now, so let me just say this. I'm probably going to repeat it later when I finish the game, maybe. I don't know. But, what's this? Is it blocking? Okay. But, I'm going to play another game, or start a new series. A new game. But after I finish finish the game, the main game. But, at the same time, I'm also going to be uploading the extra stuff. To 100 complete all the achievements in Danganronpa 2 while I'm doing the other game as well. Because yeah, it's gonna be over 4 months since doing Danganronpa 2. making it necessary, so yeah, we need to move on and start other games as well. Pretty sure there's a whatchamacallit, Monokuma. Chapter 6, this is the end of Goodbye to Academy of Despair. What the hell? I wasn't prepared for— oh man, that was cringy. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo,
You heard the announcement came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Street Academy or something?
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well,
Right.
yeah.
Any way you look at it, it's impossible.
Right, you.
Hey, where are you? Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope Street Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway. What's left of it?
what?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Street Academy fell to ruin. You were serious about that? I don't... But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went through all this trouble to bring you to Hope Street Academy and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now.
Don't fuck with me.
In other words,
I made this Hope Street Academy between the doors of the room and the inside of the room. What do you mean between?
Hey.
what's this?
Entertainment. You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's just a simple graduation exam. Then what is this graduation exam?
Hey!
Well, as a headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure?
On the
about
other hand,
this?
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So...
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make that decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here. This is annoying. Just let us choose already.
No!
You can't just do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey!
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guests of honor arrive. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I've dispersed all the teaching materials you needed for your research throughout Hope Street Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual.
Hey. What are you saying?
It cannot be.
What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This building is really Hope Street Academy? Appears to be. This is the Hope Street Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope Street Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, A Nagito quote. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey,
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Manami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
However... Damn it.
Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? Not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
Alright!
Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something, about Hope's Peak Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we could just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan of how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
Even so.
Ah!
Whoa! Jeez. Man.
However... Alright!
If we stopped at a green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
Connie already took off on her own. It might be fast if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. Well, with those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I should do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow and then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia!
Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance towards that hope. Even though I don't understand and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Here's a hit from Monokuma. Got you.
I knew you could do it.
Level 72. Anything around here? Nope. Except for that hidden Monokuma. Now we just gotta find other one. Area. This is the 5th floor, what the heck? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gym. No, it's not. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess it is, but technically not. I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Okay, so where can we go? I guess we can talk to Sonia. What's up, Sonia?
I am concerned.
There's kind of an invisible wall. We got the biolab over there. Can we go in? Oh, there's invisible walls. What the heck? That's weird. Because we can go into this dojo. Is that it? This is the dojo? Okay. That's still weird. I see something right there. Is that Hifumi's thing? Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. Aha, a book. I don't think there's any hidden Monokumas here. There's some targets. Manga for morons, History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Oh. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this?
Hey,
So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can just do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy, a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. So reserve students are just there to give them money. It's expensive as hell. Hajime's parents must be fucking rich or something. I don't know. But yeah, I would not do that. I mean, in Japan, you pay for school everywhere, but if you pay for school already, imagine how much more expensive that would be. That would be like, I don't know. I wonder what his parents do. Well, there's two things. The tragedy and there's two tragedies, I guess. Yeah. More importantly, I've learned something because of this manga. The reserve department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those reserve corps students, right?
but hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again.
Hey,
Why did you forget that you're part of the reserve department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? You should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too.
by the way,
The Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memories of what happened. Happens pretty often, not that I know anything about that though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come
When
on!
things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. But that's expected of a reserve corps student. Damn it, what the heck? Yeah. Totally, they have nothing to do with sealing memories. Especially in the first game. Here. Do you think we should... I think that... Okay. Well, hopefully my levels right here on the top right, I need to get it to level 99 and I also need to get it so it's, so I complete the pets. I got Monami and I got Monokuma. We got it here, so we need to the next growth is 500 plus X or whatever. So, where can we go now? Finish the dojo. Here's Kazuichi. You've seen before.
What's going on?
That's what Sonia said. There's another. Yeah, Sonia's not here. That's not open yet. So we just have to go to specific places when they open. 5A was not open, I think. So we got another manga right here. Look. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is a manga for morons, The Tragedy of Hope Peak Academy, huh? Wasn't The Tragedy of Hope Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope Peak Academy went bankrupt and it was a trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in history. So the tragedy was people killing each other, right? In the first game it was explained that, and also in the anime too. You're supposed to watch the anime after playing Danganronpa 1 and reading the Danganronpa 0. I don't know. I think you're supposed to do it after Danganronpa 2? Maybe before. Yeah, probably after Danganronpa 2. See what I could learn about the event as a tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is... Key player in the event was a student named Izuru Kamukura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Building superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as a symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope Peak Academy, student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, this incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal this incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of reserve corps students who had been long dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began. And that heralded Hope Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited Danganronpa 0. Yeah, I told you Danganronpa 0. You're supposed to read Danganronpa 0 before playing Danganronpa 2, but it's like... I tried reading it and, I tried reading it starting, late 2020, so, it's been a little over, 2 years, maybe 2.5. So, yeah. I need to finish that. I still haven't finished Ultra Despair Girls either, so I'll get to playing that later after playing a few other games maybe. But Ultimate Hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. Wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, that is the reserve department. Here it says that the reserve corps students in the reserve department became an uprising. Then what about me? Was I the participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy, but... And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? certain student secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? Oh, yeah. Danganronpa 0 is called Danganronpa 0 because it was before Danganronpa 1 and 2. I get it now. Danganronpa 3, it's called Danganronpa 3 in the anime because it's after Danganronpa 2. And it goes 0, 1, 2, 3. That makes sense. And then V3 is just third game, version 3, etc. So V3 is very long. Even speedrunning it takes 6-7 hours or whatever. But this, okay, so the biolab is now open. Biolab. Still have to get the secret events and do like a class trial without getting damaged, so yeah. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. Should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Good Monokuma, thank you.
I've been found.
Okay, book. Manga for morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this business. Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. Looks like a Junji Ito reference type of manga shit. Of course, that's such a cliche thing to say because it's a horror manga. The tragedy of Hope Speak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet, it began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butcher the weak kill the weakest among them, and soon the weakest formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless killings were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring around the world, and a war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization. Devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope Speak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope Speak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society use their influences to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. Powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. Damn. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? my family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way! What?
High school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy.
What are you saying? Hello.
If you don't want to learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. Sorry, needed to take a break from speaking. Y'all can do a bit of reading, stimulate y'all brains. I think that some people watch shows with subtitles and read the subtitles anyway, even though they understand what they're saying. Anyway, continue. I keep going off track, but I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so you'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm gonna do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope, just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it. There we go. That was simple. Whether or not this incident really happened, when the world is the ultimate despair group, whether they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope Speak Academy to its destruction. Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. What if they're known as the ultimate despair? They're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? I don't know. Today seems kinda odd. Who barking at my dog? Who's smog? Y'all are real ones if y'all understand the reference. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Y'all don't. Okay, 5B. Why was I walking around like that? This is where we have to go next. I don't think we're gonna explore every single floor, but we're starting with classroom 5B. Or the, what's it called? Floor 5. Just gonna ignore it. Any manga, just Fuyuhiko. Guess we'll talk to Fuyuhiko for now.
Jeez. Damn right.
Okay, I guess we have to talk to Monokuma then. We just talked to him.
No, no!
It's about the key piece of information you've been waiting so long for.
What?
Surprise, it's about ultimate despair. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and inferior person alive. A high school girl,
yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
As a form of ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout the history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. Their charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
Phew.
Her connections were the main reason that the incident became a tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do that without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose. Instead of principle is a way of life or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love and hate, grudges, and anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. The idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's whims. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food for her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do.
What?
Do you know about the final days of the reserve corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Final days.
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
of course.
And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide.
What'd you say?
All of them? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded.
Damn it! Bastard!
How's you know Junko Enoshima is already dead? Maybe you have to ask him. How do you know that, bro?
Huh?
There's a book called Manga from Ron's Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the Killing School Life? Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
like,
Turns out that Killing School Life was part of the whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
so.
The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap. After being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more.
Bastard!
Who's our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the ultimate despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that Killing School Life.
No shit!
But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? Cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during this Killing School Life? I hope they didn't see what I was making Hajime do. No, I'm just kidding. Technically, free time events are/aren't canon.
What are you gonna do?
You mean raise a flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh, how exciting. Well now.
Okay then. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. Whoa, what the heck? Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. So sudden, what's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's why there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Where are we? Are we on the second floor? Chemistry. It seems like... Oh, we'll see right here. We're on the 4th floor. Damn, so are we going through all of them? It's a lot. Kinda remember, kinda don't remember what's happening here. Okay guys, well, that's where I'm gonna end it off for today. If you guys liked the video, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I'm probably gonna make 1 or 2, maybe 3, because the 6 flash trial is definitely gonna be like 2-3 hours long, pretty long. So yeah, at least 2 more videos until the end of the main game. 1 more to finish the investigation, and at least 1 more to finish the trial, maybe 2. So yeah, my name is Ugg, and I'll see y'all next time.